For some reason, it wouldn't let me. But we're back. It is the Invasion Watch Along. We're on the second match, the referees match between Earl Hebner and Nick Patrick. Again, the Invasion pay per view happened 22 years ago today. Yeah, so a little piece of information there for you. And also, it was the highest grossing pay per view that was not a WrestleMania. We got Mick Foley in the ring right now. We are still live. Wrestling with Maverick. You can send stars to support ASAP Network. It also helps me out too. But again, we are watching the WWF Invasion from 2001. It happened 22 years ago today. We're on the referees match. That's right, a referees match between Nick Patrick and Earl Hebner. Yeah, there's gonna be some. There's gonna be some great stuff right here. Let me tell you, just phenomenal. And you got Mick Foley as the guest referee, so you know it's gonna get stupid. Here we go. They're face to face. Just slapped him. Just straight slapped. Oh, here we go. It's on. The referee fight. Earl is not playing. Earl is just kicking the crap out of him. Ow. That looked like it hurt just a little bit. Jesus. Come on, Earl, relax. Earl's not playing tonight, y'all. He is mad. Putting the knees to him. Oh, it's nasty. Oh, here we go. Nick Patrick is actually, I think, a trained wrestler. I know his dad used to run Deep South. Oh, putting the boots to him is Nick Patrick. Shout out one viewer watching. Thank you for that. Like, this is nasty. Oh, he broke up. Oh, he hawked up, brother. He hawked up. Oh my God. Earl Hebner just hawked up. It's real now, okay? When Earl Hebner hawks up, you know it's about to get legitimately real. And now he's just throwing some punches at this point. God, this is an insane match. Oh, Nick Patrick with the low blow. Come on, Mick, gotta call that. Mick is not a well-versed referee, okay? I'm sorry. Baseball slide coming. Oh, baseball slide right there. And just getting mollywopped right now. That referee got knocked out. Someone just launched himself at. Referees are getting sent to the back now. One referee got mollywopped because someone like launched themselves at him. I mean, this could have been a great pay-per-view. Don't get me wrong, it was good, but people expected so much more out of it. I think the expectation of it was so high that they couldn't deliver. I know, right? I think the problem with the Invasion pay-per-view, people why everyone talks about how bad it was, is because the expectation of it was so high that it couldn't really live up to it because of who they had from WCW. Um, Everyone expected to see like Sting versus Undertaker, or Stone Cold versus Hulk Hogan, or DDP versus The Rock. We never got those matches because of the fat inflated contracts from Time Warner. And like Kevin Nash said on his podcast, what am I going to do? Am I going to go, on the road and get beat up, or am I going to sit home and smoke weed? He chose to sit home and smoke weed. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But yeah, so 22 years ago, man, that's crazy. 22 years ago, this pay-per-view happened. Oh! Mandible claw! The mandible claw! Right in the gullet of Nick Patrick. Jesus. How you going to show fans going to the bathroom? That's messed up. The original idea for the acquisition of WCW was to create, a brand within the WWE, which is what happened with Raw and SmackDown. Um, Raw and SmackDown became separate entities in 2002. That was the initial idea for the invasion, was to make WCW a viable entity. And it just never happened, unfortunately. Do you think WCW should have been a viable entity? That's the question. I mean, they just went out of business. Do you think that within the realm of the WWE, could WCW have been a viable entity? Oh, we get a promo for Tough Enough. I believe this was the first season of Tough Enough. Yeah, because Maven's there. I mean, who knows? I believe that WCW could have been a viable entity if they put the money behind it that they could have. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, they had a restaurant in New York. They could have put money behind the WCW company to make WCW a viable entity within the umbrella of the WWF. I don't think it would have been the same. I don't think if WCW was within the corporate umbrella of the WWF, I don't think it would have been the same WCW. We get a promo package from the Thursday before, and it's just an all out melee. Austin commandeering a limo. They were still doing the Crash TV segments at this time, which was really innovative for the time period. Because Crash TV is kind of what led to reality TV. So this was during the infancy of all that. We got the WCW Tag Team Champions O'Haire and Chuck Palumbo versus the WWF Tag Team Champions, the APA. I remember actually ordering this pay per view as a kid. It was really it was an interesting time because I watched the last Nitro and then I saw the invasion happen. And the invasion was kind of like the weird point after the WCW Nitro. It was kind of just like there. Like they didn't know what to do with it, I guess. I don't know. I mean, still a decent pay per view. Sean O'Haire, another great talent that was misused. Sean O'Haire was big and could do athletic stuff. His finisher was a swanton bomb, and dude was 6'10". Dude was jacked like Jesus, and they just didn't know what to do with him. That was the problem with a lot of the WCW guys that came over. They didn't know what to do with him. They didn't know what to do with it. They didn't know what to do with the guys that were Sean O'Haire would go on to be a partner with Piper or whatever, and that didn't really go anywhere. And then he'll be out of business. He'll be out of the business and go into MMA. Chuck Palumbo had a really good run with Billy Gunn as a tag team there for a while, and then with the FBI, and then he would be gone. So. And here they come. APA. Maybe, who knows? I don't think Bischoff would have come, but maybe had someone else from WCW be in charge. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, it was still a decent pay per view. It did a really good buy rate. It's just what they wanted to accomplish with it, they never really accomplished, and that was the problem. And a lot of it's because, again, it goes back to those fat inflated contracts that a lot of the top tier talent in WCW had at the time. Because, I mean, Hogan, Hall, and Nash, they had guaranteed contracts that carried them through like almost to the end of 2001. So, and at the time, I guess Vince felt he couldn't afford their contracts. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of it was just due to the guaranteed contracts that a lot of top tier talent had that wasn't up until November of that year. So what are you left with? You're left with, the B squad from WCW Thunder and Booker T and DDP. That's pretty much it. Goldberg, nowhere to be seen. NWO, nowhere to be seen. The people that were synonymous with the success of WCW, nowhere to be seen. I think if you had better talent that came over from WCW, I think it would have been better, regardless of who, quote, ran the companies. And also you gotta look at who was in charge at the time. They were doing this 50-50 booking thing at the time, and it worked for a little bit, but who's honestly gonna believe that Chuck Palumbo and Sean O'Hare is gonna beat the APA? Who's gonna believe that DDP is gonna beat the Undertaker? Who's honestly, as a fan, gonna believe that after we were told for so long by the WWE that these guys were a bunch of freaking nobodies? Chuck Palumbo, another underutilized talent, dude. The way he throws his hands are crazy. I think he used to be a boxer. Dunks it. Big Ron coming up with the shoulder block. Big Ron Simmons getting aerial. And now tags in Bradshaw. Bradshaw's a mean son bitch, let me tell you. He does not care. Bradshaw's the kind of guy that would go into a bar looking for a fight. Oh. Look at him just tearing him up. Uh-oh. Irish whip. Get the foot up. Nope. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Fall away slam. Oh, my God. He caught that boy in midair. Who does that? Powerbomb. Oh, big kick. Big kick. It's over. It's over. Was he an MMA fighter? I know Sean O'Hare became one. Good DDT. Well, you guys, I'm about to have to head out of here. I gotta take care of some stuff. But hopefully I'll be back in time to finish this. If not, I apologize. But I have to go take care of some personal stuff. Okay? Y'all have a good day.